Thank you, Don. All right, we're gonna start this process over because I want to make sure. All right, the number one question that we're getting tonight is who will be the first people to start the payment withdrawal if someone wants to withdraw. And we don't know that answer yet. I sent a message to the company to try to find out. Donnie doesn't know yet. They're having an update tomorrow, say 10:30, 11 o'clock in that range, and there will be some more updates. But I can tell you, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, just like anything else they've rolled out. It starts usually with the first 256 people to make sure all the kinks are out of the way, and then they roll out the rest of the people. So that's what I think. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. All right. Thank you, Don, again. Does anyone else have a question? You could type it in the comment or you could come on and ask your question.
It is. I don't see any questions right now, but
Okay. So if we don't have any questions, I'm gonna just read through this. This is the update. We're excited to share a major milestone with you. We are ready to launch your commission payments. This will require a major upgrade to the back office servers. In order to ensure a smooth transition, we need to pause some features during this update. Here are the important announcements. Commission payouts launch in February the 3rd. Initially, payouts will be made to a limited group of members while we finalize testing. Over the next 2 weeks, we will gradually expand payouts to all members. Temporary pause of ambassador pack purchases. During this period, the purchase of the ambassador pack will be temporarily suspended. So Lenny just mentioned that he did have someone upgrade. So if you want to try, if you have someone who's looking to upgrade, so before this happens, you can go ahead and try it now. Ms. Martharin, yes, it's going to be over a 2 week period for them to roll out everybody who wants to get the withdrawals. And again, please just be mindful of it. Know what situation you're in because these upgrades are going to happen pretty quick. So put yourself in a position to make sure if you do want to upgrade, you have the money there to do that. Now, before I go on further, I want to explain to someone, or to everyone about step 6 and 7. We were under the assumption when we talked about a lot of this, it was we always talked about levels 1 through 5, then we talked about levels 6 through 10, and then we talked about levels 11 through 20. So what they did, they put steps 1 through 5. Then step 6 now is it encompasses all of levels 6 through 10. So if you look to your back office and you scroll all the way down, if you're on a cell phone, you probably have to turn your cell phone sideways so you can see the entire line. The first 5 levels are already checked for you, but steps 1 through 5 are already checked for you, but step number 6 and number 7 are not checked for you. I'm not the one to tell you you have to check it or you should check it. I mean, shouldn't check it, but I will tell you this: your money that if you have money coming to you in level 6 through 10, that money is banked for you no matter if you upgrade or not. And the reason why I'm saying that is if you wanted to wait to the next month or you wanted to do it this month, that money builds up in level 6 through 10. Um, what else? So just so you know, level 6 and 7, that's what I mean, step 6 and 7, that's what they are. So again, I'm gonna get back to this.
Hey,
Additional,
Anthony.
yes, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, this is Diane. Can you hear
Hey,
me
Miss.
okay?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Great, thank you. Question on knowing when you're at level 6. So does that mean your full 5 levels have to be full, like every single, or somebody in your organization hit that level? Like, I
Someone
guess I'm having trouble understanding the triggers.
someone in your organization hits that level. You can still have some areas of steps 5 that needs to be filled in. But once you get someone who triggers and starts their process of step 6 or level 6, that's when that can trigger if you had the money, if you wanted to upgrade.
Gotcha. So you could look for that and then hit the button to do that if you so desire. Got it.
Yes, you can. And like I tell everyone, you know, again, when it first started out, we were explaining the whole 62 a little bit different until we understood the correct way. But keep in mind, like I tell everyone, if you fully completed level 4, not even thinking about level 5, if you fully completed level 4, you already have enough money to upgrade to pretty much the the 5th level as well as the 6th level if you wanted to. So it's gonna move quick. Don't think you have to wait for everybody. So just be mindful of that. I just wanted to throw that out there. But I hope that answered your question, Ms. Diane.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And
The
so
check marks, uh, the check marks aren't showing up in my back office.
okay,
Did
let's
you have
let
them?
me let me check this. Hold on, y'all. Just bear with me. I'm gonna show y'all my screen.
It says inactive.
Mine's saying active too, and I know that they are active, but the check marks are there. I think they just haven't gotten all that
Right.
refresh
Okay.
done
Yeah,
Yes.
because mine have said inactive for a couple days, but
right.
I mean, I'm not all those levels active, but several of them I know that I am,
You
and
say
they
you
don't
have.
show.
You say you have some saying active.
Just the first one has 27 days left. It doesn't say the word active, but I know they were active before this upgrade started.
Right.
Can you all see my screen here?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Diane.
Welcome. I can see it says Zoom. I'm not seeing your back office if that's what you're thinking.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Oh, I thought you said screen.
can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. All right. So here, here is level or step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and step 5. Step 6 and step 7. So if I wanted to do it, I would just click the buttons here for those 2 levels. And I would just do it this way here and hit save changes.
Okay, see, like, see, you gotta turn your phone sideways.
Yeah, you got to turn the phone sideways. So now you see it's saved in the system as I want to upgrade to level 6 and step 6 and 7. So I'm gonna unclick them. All right.
I have a question. What is the solid blue line for?
This one,
Yeah, the purple, sorry, purple.
which one? This one
Yeah,
here?
that one. Uh-huh. Yes, that. Mm-hmm.
That's just that's your time elapsed when it's time for you to make another upgrade for
Oh,
the following month. Because
okay,
everybody,
okay.
you do understand it is residual every month. You never have
Mm-hmm.
to pay out of pocket again, but you use the commission that you already have in the back office.
Okay,
Now,
thank you.
oh, you're welcome. And speaking of that, y'all do know where they said originally the first was supposed to be the launch date, and then the first renewals would be March the 1st. They moved that to March the 15th due to everything that's going on. So the launch does start far as the payouts on the 3rd with a select few, and then it goes to throughout to the 15th. All right. I want to make sure. Additionally, for those who still have to pay the remaining 120, the deadline will be extended. Our priority is to ensure and optimize the transfer of your commission. However, you will be able to continue growing your team as the invitation site will remain fully operational. Now, I did think that was key. At this point, if they're starting with the commission, keep building your team, and that's very important. Don't stop building your team. Um, I just want to see if there's any other questions. All right.
We don't know if they can pay to join yet, right? They can
No.
join,
Right. That is correct.
they can click the button, they can put in their email probably and get an email, but possibly won't be able to actually pay for a
Right.
while.
They're gonna postpone the payments being able to pay until the 15th of February. But they will be able to join.
Yeah, so they could be time stamped and all
That
that.
is that is correct.
And they would get their link for other people to join under them. All of
That
that
is
still continues.
that
Perfect.
is correct. Yes, ma'am. All right. Postponement, like I said, of the first payment was March 1st. It's been moved to March 15th. The extension allows members who have encountered problems with their credit card payment in recent days to finalize their payments on 120 or whatever. Rest assured, your position in the matrix will be preserved. During this period, you will need to set up the preferred payment method and provide the necessary information to process your commission. More details will be available from February the 3rd on. Now, I want to mention this. I talked to someone this evening. If you had someone who did want to pay and they're familiar with crypto, you can still pay by crypto. Now, if you're not someone that's familiar with crypto, please don't let this just be your first time trying it and then something happens wrong. So I just recommend that you wait if you're not familiar with crypto, because I just want everyone to be on the safe side when it comes to that. So, but yes, if you do, or if you are familiar with crypto, you can pay with crypto at this time. All right. And what else? Hold on. Because you can do something a very small. Hey, yes, that is correct. All right. I just seen who had a question. Thank you. And then the next thing, they say, we appreciate your patience and trust as we work to provide you with the best possible experience. Stay tuned for future updates. Additionally, we will only accept package purchases when the payment system is up and running and you have the money in your hands. This is how you show your goodwill towards the community. So, with that being said, the company, we know the steps forward. There will be more updates between now and the 3rd. Um, when you say explain package purchase, for the new people that have to that want to join, Adrian, that's what they mean by package purchases. You can't purchase new members can't purchase a package until after the system is set back up after the 15th.
That would be like customer, VIP,
And ambassadors.
yeah.
Mhm.
But they can't go straight to ambassador if they don't have anybody.
Right, that is correct. Now, you say, Miss Marie, you say, when is updates ending? It's still midnight. Sorry, got a phone call. Um, right now, it seems like the updates are going to be continuous, or are going to continue on until at least the 15th of the month, because they had a problem with the payment processing, but they got a lot of things taken care of as far as the commission side of it. So they're going to start with allowing the commissions to start for a select few, starting on the 3rd, and then over to the 15th, they're going to gradually expand it more and more for anyone who wants to take out commission. All right. Do we have any other questions?
Man, it would be nice if they could get us the website
Oh, for,
shopping.
okay, yes, that's what we didn't get an update on, is the shopping mall.
Well, I'm sure they need a process for that too, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that and
And
because
they
we can't
d-
see in our back office what points we have, and the people would then have questions if they go to shop, how many points do I have?
Right.
What do I have? So it's all kind of all interconnected. If
Right.
they open up one part of it and not the rest of it, it's probably, I don't know.
All right. Um, I'm asking a question about the shopping mall now. Um, the matrix, I can't tell you that it's all updated. They're still gonna be, that's why I think they pushed it back to the 3rd. They still need a little bit more time to do whatever other small little changes here and there. But they pretty much, if they're telling you they're comfortable with starting the commission process, so they're probably pretty close to making sure everything is done with the matrix. So I'm thinking they will still work from now until possibly the 2nd or 3rd before they officially start taking out commissions.
We have a couple hands raised.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know who was first, and I'm sorry, but the
Let's
rest.
go with at the top. Let's go with Miss Narisa first.
Hi. The question is, I know you said that we could still bring people in, excuse me, but if they pay Bitcoin, or crypto, can they still pick a package or not?
No, and I'm glad, that's a great question, Miss Narissa. If they join today, they can still do exactly what you just asked. But after today, they will not. They're pausing all of the packages until the 15th of the month. But they will be able to join, but they won't be able to pay for any package, even if it's crypto.
Okay, so they would have to go through all the steps still to join and get in the back office and stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
Great question. Great question.
you know how
Hold
many?
on. Let's go. Let's go with Ross next.
It's me here. It's Ross.
Hey, Ross.
Thank you for hosting.
Oh, you're welcome.
A couple of questions. One I think is pretty easy for you. Um, if somebody's on my level 4
Yes, sir.
and I would like to earn the $100 from that person, do they have to upgrade all the way through their level 4 or just arrive at level 4? What has to happen for me to get the $100 from somebody on my level 4?
From someone to get something from someone on your level 4, yes, they will have to upgrade to level 4
To
or at least have
complete that level or just to sort of arrive there?
complete the level.
Okay.
Unless they have the money already banked ahead of time, then they can still upgrade. And most of the people will have the money by then.
Yeah. Okay. Another quick question, please. This is
Oh,
kind of a
this is
two-parter,
what we're here for. Yes,
yeah, I'll
sir.
try to go fast.
You don't have to.
I'm seeing a lot of people that have not paid, of course, right?
Yes.
An extra couple of weeks is really good.
Yes.
But if I have someone in my matrix, and let's say they're kind of high up, close to me, right? They're on level 1 or level 2. They're close.
Mhm.
If they don't pay, I can picture in the product matrix compression. I kind of think I understand what would happen there, but what I
Yes.
don't understand is over in the sponsor tree. What does their slot, do I need to fill their slot with another person or?
You said it right. The compression takes care of it all. If they're in the spot and they haven't paid, the next person up is gonna be, or they will be compressed out, and then the next person will move up.
I get that. I understand that process in the
Yes, sir.
matrix. I'm asking now about the sponsor tree where, where I have my level 1, my level 2.
Where's the phone?
What
Oh, yes.
what will occur if they don't pay and their slot is now open, but they're my sponsor tree, not my matrix?
Yes. First thing, hold on one second. Um, whoever's got a hot mic, can you mute yourself? Um, yes, if perfect question. If that's one of your direct sponsors and they're one of your first two and they don't pay, then you basically only have one. So it is in your best interest to use your link again to get someone else to replace them.
Okay. Would that person go in the same spot of the person who didn't pay?
No, sir, they won't.
No. Okay. Well, what if the open spot is on my level 3? It's not my direct. If that person doesn't pay, their sponsor needs to fill that spot. Is that?
Or yes, whoever person it is needs to fill that spot, whether it's the person who sponsored them or it's filled by overflow or however
Okay.
you do it. Yes,
But it might remain open if nobody provides the proper link to a new person. It might stay open.
that is
Well,
correct.
that's not good.
So
Which is
there's,
Okay.
there-
I think that does help me a little bit. I'm just seeing all this. I'm just seeing all these people that haven't paid yet, and
Mhm.
I'm trying to figure out what will happen if they don't pay now. Now that will be by the 15th, and the extra 2 weeks is nice.
Yes, that is correct. And I'll just say it this way. And I just gotta watch this because I don't want this to be a plug for me, but just keep in mind there will be different people who have different tools to help with keeping
Yes.
that. That's
Okay.
all.
I'm satisfied, and I appreciate the call tonight.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. All right.
Debbie has her hand up.
It's Debbie. So we're taking this call all the way from the Virgin Islands. You're on the line now, Miss Debbie.
Oh, hi. Good evening, everyone.
Hey there,
I don't know if I missed uh, um, on debit and credit card. Can you explain that?
Yes. The company has signed an agreement with a company that's called Z Suite. There's a few of us are already members of Z Suite. They have their international internet decentralized bank. You don't have to have a social or you don't have to have credit check. They're able to operate in over 100 different countries. So we will have, and this is not a debit card. It will be it's more like a secured credit card. It does not have any limits. So I'm just using this as an example for the people who are like just say if you're going to rent a car and you know how they tell you you have to have a valid credit card, you will be able to use this as a credit card. And there are no limits on the amount of money that you can put on or take off.
Okay.
Can,
okay, thank you.
If you put on $1 million, you can use $1 million instantly if you wanted to.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And when would that be available for the other members?
They're gonna start that process. Hopefully, that's what they're gonna give us an update on here shortly. They will tell everybody the process of probably opening your bank account along with doing your KYC, and then it'll start off with a virtual credit card. So that gives you access to it online now, so you can start doing whatever you need to do. And then if you want to buy the physical card, you can do that, but that'll take a little bit longer for it to arrive.
So you're saying you have to buy a card?
Yes, the credit card itself, the physical card, yes. It's usually right around $19, but yes, you will have to buy the card.
And is that a monthly fee or just,
No, it's
a one-time fee?
One-time fee.
How long does it take to get to you, Anthony?
That I don't know, but usually it's gonna probably take I want to say 7 to 10 days, but
7 to 10 business days.
yeah, I don't know the exact time on that.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Thank
Anthony,
you.
we got Matthew.
Anthony, let me ask you this question.
Who
Hold
is
on.
this,
They
Randy?
mentioned that the KYC would be they would allow people 30 days. Is that still in effect?
That's what I heard, but the KYC takes. I'm telling you. I'm okay. I'll just tell you this. I'm already a part of the bank. Miss Mama G, I think, is part of the bank already. It takes probably about 5 or 10 minutes for you to do the KYC. But yes, I heard it could. They give people um to take up to give them up to 30 days. I have heard that. Somebody said they
I heard it too. I believe Denny said it the other night. But
mhm. But me personally, I don't know why you would want to take that long, especially. But of course, if you did, that's up to you as well. Miss Shakima, if you can't hear, you probably have to just close down and restart. Yeah.
Yeah, hold
Um.
on. Hey, Anthony, hold on. Let's get Matherine, Rossi, and then Don in BC.
Oh, all right.
Matherine has a question. Will we be able to see the finances, but unable to withdraw until the 15th?
That's what I'm thinking. Once they get everything updated, that's pretty much the process. You should be able to see what will be able to be withdrawal.
Mather, does that answer your question?
Oh,
Okay,
Um,
now it's Don.
all right, hold on 1 second, Don. What is
Yep.
Ross asking? You say, can you give me your contact info, mobile 3, or email regarding marketing? Yes. And I'll just post this here. And the reason why I'll post this, that's to have my phone number, and everything if you need to reach me. All right, go ahead, Mr. Dunn.
I want to get back to still building our team and the payments.
Mm-hmm.
You said that if people come in and they're comfortable with crypto, they can pay. But if they
Just
don't
until
have
tonight. Just
and if
until tonight.
yeah, oh, I want until tonight. So
Yes.
after this, then if people, you can still build your team. They won't be able to pay. From what my understanding is that if they won't be able to pay, they won't be able to get their link, so they can start building their team.
No. Everything will be available. You get your link. You'll be able to get your link and everything is what he said.
Oh, okay, so they'll be able to start building their team. Just that nobody will be able to pay till the 15th.
That is correct.
So that'll be the timestamp.
Yes.
That's pretty.
Okay, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
That's a pretty sweet deal right there.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do we have any other questions?
Back to that KYC. You said it only takes 5 minutes to get approved or 5 minutes to complete?
Both. I mean, it's pretty. As soon as you complete it, it takes probably less than a minute most of the time, unless they see something wrong. It was pretty quick.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
I have a little question, Anthony.
Who am I speaking to?
It's Ross P. here, Waco,
Yes.
Texas. If I make mall money, let's say I make
Sorry.
$50, will they use that money to help purchase my levels, my steps, or is that a separate thing that I can draw out regardless of what's going on with the steps?
No, it'll all bank inside your commission area, so you'll be able to use the money in any way that you desire.
Okay, but they will not use it to purchase my steps automatically. In other words, I've got auto checked on all 5, and let's say I have $100 from the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Will the system grab that 100 and pay for my steps or not?
Yes, it will, because it'll all be in one account.
Okay, so if we have it on, even if we have it on auto, we make a little money in the mall. That'll help us get to the steps quicker.
That's correct. The
Okay.
only thing that I saw that was separated is your Des Apps points or your AC, which is also called ACC credit.
For the shopping.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. And just like Lenny said, try to raise your hand so we're not missing anyone. Go ahead, Miss Narisa.
Okay, for the KYC, are they asking for your social?
And that is a great question. And I want everybody to know this. You do not have to provide your social on to do the KYC, but there is on the form that it does say optional if you want to put your social. So you do not have to put your social. So I want to make sure everybody understands that now. You do not have to put your social.
Okay, now, as far as my partners that came up under me, I had suggested, and I told them they make their own decision as far as levels 6 and 7 to go
Correct.
ahead and check their box.
Right.
Would you say that would be good to do that? Or, I mean,
Okay.
it was a suggestion, but they already
Okay.
have it there.
I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on what if someone asked me what I would tell them to do.
Okay.
I would tell them not to start off with step 7. I would
Okay.
I would have them wait a month or two on step 7. On step 6, all depending on how fast your team is going, yes, I would go ahead and check step 6. But step 7, I would probably hold off a month or two before I upgrade to that level.
Okay. Another question as far as if it come back to me now.
So you're fine. We're here, so you don't have to rush. We're here to help.
Okay, I know it was about, okay, I have someone that joined and they paid the 144.48.
Yes, ma'am.
So when they pay that, that still considered them as a VIP, not an
Yes.
ambassador?
The only time you become an ambassador is if you recruit or if you introduce one person to the opportunity.
Okay, so they will have until the 15th to actually get one person,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyone else? I got sidetracks. Somebody showed me honey barbecue beef tacos. All right.
This is Randy in Texas. I just
Hey,
want to
Randy.
thank you for taking your time to do this tonight. I've got to go, but I appreciate you and everything you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate having you here. Miss Mama G, you good to go.
Yay.
Just have to unmute yourself. Can't hear you. Just jump in whenever you get your mic right, Miss Mama G.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I can't hear you now. Okay, okay. All right. First off, I just want to say great call, Mr. Anthony. You and Mr. Lenny are doing an exceptional job. I thank you for your patience, your love. It shows in your serving. I'm telling you, you're rare. You're rare. And I've been around these streets for quite some time. And the way you take the time to just selflessly give and you answer the same questions over and over again. That's why I told my team, I said, look, he does it in the spirit of love and patience. And most of the people I'm seeing here are from my team. So, and I got here late because I'm here on the train and I totally lost track of time.
No
But
problem.
I just, you'll be seeing a lot of us here on these calls, and you are definitely an asset to this company, and we're very blessed to have you.
Thank
And,
you. Thank
and
you.
Mr. Lenny and all you other leaders out there that are stepping up and looking past self, you will be blessed abundantly. So thank you. I
Thank
yield.
you. I appreciate the kind words
Amen.
and thank you. And that's what it's all about, you know. All I can do is just, just try to pass it forward because one thing that I've experienced in the past with different opportunities and different things, hearing someone say, go and talk to your upline, or and I look at that as to me a slap in the face because if I was cool or comfortable enough talking to the upline, don't you think I would have did that first? Um, and that's why I try to have patience. Miss Arlene is the second person to give me this title or name or to say this about me. She said you have the patience of Job, and I just try to pay it forward and just try to help as many people because I already know that this is a stressful. Anytime you add money to any equation, it makes it stressful, and I just like telling everybody that it doesn't have to be stressful if we know what we're doing, we know what we're talking about, and we're patient with each other.
Let me
And
put amen to that. Amen.
thank you. Um, there was another Miss Diane. You said you like hearing that. Dislike hearing talk to your upline. Me too. I can't stand that. Mhm. All right. Yeah, that's what I would love, Lenny. You want to speak on that, or go ahead, Lenny?
Well, like everyone said, you do a fabulous job. Your heart is big as gold, man, and you welcome this challenge. The more people, the better for you. I can see that. You thrive on it. By the same token, okay, we're building a team. The more engagement that new people see that we bring to these Zooms, the more likely they will be to join with you. So,
Right.
this is a strategy, straight up strategy. So bring your people.
Hmm. And that's what I also want you all to understand. You can feel comfortable knowing that no one is going to be on here trying to recruit anyone. This is a united as one team. Our overall uh, group or team goal is just for everybody, no matter what team you're on, what sponsor you have. We want everybody to understand that they're welcome. And whether we have one person or we have a million people in these Zooms or whatever the max is, we want you to know you're welcome and we want you to feel comfortable and just know that you're never going to get pushback if you ask the same question until you understand.
Hey,
Silly question.
yeah, no question is a silly question, right? We have Anthony. We have Darva with a question, and I might have missed her earlier.
Him, I think.
Uh, she said,
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
"Would you please talk more about the marketing aspect?"
Okay, okay. I'll I'll say this. There's different marketing material that will come from the company at some point. Plus, there's different marketing material that's already created from different teams or different people. I spoke to someone tonight, which I don't think he will mind me saying it. I spoke to Mr. Gary early on tonight,
Before
and
you leave, can you take the trash out, please?
um, we know that Mr. Gary has built some big teams in the past, and he's helped build some big teams here as well. So he's coming out with a marketing material also that is a capture page that will help people if you follow the instructions. So I don't want to talk too much on because I don't know all the details. Um, and everybody, I won't say everybody. And then in a few days, there's a few of you all who already know and seen it. And I'm coming up with something that's called a link rotator. And it's different than pretty much anything else that's out there. My system will help you to build your team the correct way in the fastest way possible. It's not, you can use the link in your advertising, um, but what it is for. So just say if you have 20 people who need to get there too, this link rotator will allow you to put all 20 of the links on one page. So instead of you having to promote 20 different links, you just promote one page, and then the people are only allowed to click on one link at a time. Once that link gets their two clicks to sign up, then the next link is rotated up. And so it's a fair system for based off of the way that you put it into the system. And that's hopefully should be here in a couple days. So that's one thing. So there's going to be quite a few different avenues to help people build their teams in the right way. What you say? I appreciate that. Yes, Miss Diane, you can create the amount of clicks you want it to have from 1 to 1 million. So however many you set it for, if you want it to just have one, then yes, it will have one. Now I do want to say this because I don't want to catch no one off guard. The one the link rotator, it is a price for because it's not just for DesApps, but DesApps was the the uh, uh, the backbone behind me paying to get it created and doing my part on to get it done. So I do want to put that out there. It's not a lot, but it is. So I just wanted to say that. Again, there will be quite a few other things. Did anyone else have, did we miss any other questions or anything, Lenny?
I just have a quick question there, Anthony,
Okay.
about the rotator. You said that once you get your two clicks, it rotates to the next. Now, eventually, it will go through the rotator and you will come back again.
Yes, but now at that point, just I'll say it this way, you would have most likely just I'm gonna just use my team. So or whoever who's using the link with me, I'm gonna just use me and Lenny right now. So if I'm an administrator of the link, Lenny is administrator of the link, and let's say Mama G is administrator of the, we're all administrators of the same link. It's our job to pay attention to the overall links. But no, it will not rotate back up because once a link is completed, it goes to the completed section. Um, it goes to the completed section, and then like just say if you do reach out to the person you see as I'm gonna just use a name. You see as Susan Johnson's link, even though it got 2 clicks, you don't know for sure if the person has signed up. So you can easily reach out to Susan. Susan, did you get your 2 people signed up? Or you can look in your back office and see. And if they haven't, you can even turn the link back on so it can get the other link that it needs or click that it needs.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, thank you, Mama G. Thank you for that.
Mama G, do you have the link handy? You can pop it in there. I don't have it handy on me.
I would have to, yeah, I don't.
I can get it.
Oh, I can get it. Hold on, here it is. I got it. I just have to go into the Zoom for another way. The floor is yours, Lenny, if you want to read through any other questions while I do this or whatever.
Yeah, right now everything looks pretty good. I mean, if anybody else has questions, we certainly welcome. We got a couple hands. A couple hands are up.
All right.
I don't know who was up first, but
Mr. Rossi. Oh, Mr. Rossi was first.
Matherine Rossi.
Okay. I have a question in regards to the people in the Caribbean. I mean, in Dominica, they on the card, the virtual card, they cannot use a virtual card in Dominica. Now, in order for them to get a physical card, it would have to be mailed to them, yes. But would they be able to? Would you guys be able to mail them the card on a U.S. address like mine, and then I could have to send it to them or ship it to them?
Yeah, yes, but now let me go back to the first part. But yes, to that question, they can mail it anywhere. I'm sure. That's
I know, but it would take months,
right.
months for them to get it to Dominica.
No, I'm saying they can. If you wanted to go to a U.S. address, you just put they just put that address of where they want it mailed to.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Now, I want to answer your first question or statement that you made. You said you
They
can't,
cannot.
you cannot do virtual cards. Why is that?
But okay, you have a virtual card, but they cannot you cannot use the virtual card in Dominica to pay any bill.
Right. Hold on. Let me say it this way. If it's online, you can use a virtual card anywhere.
Yeah, but yes, but that is only here. But okay, let's say I'm in Dominica and I have to pay my mortgage in the bank. I have the money on a virtual card. The bank will not accept um me paying it with a virtual card. The bank will not accept it. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to pay my light bill. No, they won't accept it.
Do they have a online portal?
No, they
Oh,
don't.
okay. If they you are correct then. If they don't have a online portal, then no, they will not accept it. I agree with that.
No.
So if they want the physical card, then of course they can mail it to any address that you tell them to. So if everybody use that address to your address to mail it, then that's the choice that they they have to do that. But
Okay,
yes, hmm
I'll
but
let them know.
now you do know. Um, I'll say it this way: you do know you have this option as well. This you have what's called plaid or played, or you know how you can hook your accounts up to different banks throughout. They
Yeah,
you
yes,
have
yes,
you have that option also, or ACH. You can send the money to your bank account.
yes, they would be able to do that. Yes,
Yes, so even if you don't use the virtual card, you will be able to do that as well. That
yes,
was the that was the first transaction I did with Z Suite. I sent money. I did a deposit into the account for a small amount, probably about $20, just to bring money into it. But that was I did a ACH, and that's how I set that up.
yeah. I think at the beginning, that's the only thing they'll be able to do until they get the card. They will have to try and take it from the back office and transfer it to their personal bank account and
Okay.
see what happens.
Yes, ma'am. And
Okay,
the time period it takes anywhere from 1 to 3 days, but it took 1 day in my situation. It was there in 1 day.
okay. Thank you.
Okay,
You're welcome.
next we have Narissa.
Okay, my question is about the the back office. How can you tell if a person they had already paid their $50.40, but they still haven't paid their 120? How can you tell in the back? Is there a way to tell if they paid or not?
Yes. Usually it's, and when they update everything, it will not have under the matrix, it will not have a star by their name. And that's one of the ways that you can tell if it doesn't have a star by their name.
Okay. And when you say Z sweep, are you saying sweep or sweet?
Sweet. ZSUITE. Um, I'll let someone else give the link if you want to give the link, Mama G. I have my own personal link. That's the only link that I send out to anyone. If you don't sign up for anything until you hear from the company, but I'll just post it. I'll go ahead and post it. This is just so you can see um the bank or whatever, but do not sign up for anything until the company gives us instructions on how they want us to do it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. I sent that to, I'm sorry. I sent that to one person. I'm changing it. Hold on.
Okay, the next is you good? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right, next is Mama G.
Go ahead, Miss Mama G.
Mama G, you're muted. You have to unmute.
I'm sorry. Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on a second. Can you all hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. Oh, all right. So I was thinking for Mama Maddie and individuals who are in the Caribbean or in jurisdictions where they can't utilize the virtual card. My question was, is there anything at all that you all can purchase from an online portal utilizing a virtual card? That was my first question. And if so, then maybe there is a potential that you can do like a swap where you can maybe purchase something for someone and and then they swap and give you the cash for it, or I don't know, something like that. Maybe you could give it to them. They could give you a little bit less just so you can have the cash in hand. I don't know. I'm just trying to think outside the box for those of you, just until you get the physical cards in hand. So it's just a thought. All right, I yield.
No problem. Oh, you got that one, Lenny, or Miss Diane's question?
Oh, okay. Let me.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. She's sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Um, was Miss did Mama G wait? Was she waiting for a response? I got someone was trying to call me at the same time. Yes, well, in Dominica, I'm thinking yes, you could use the virtual card to shop online. Yes, but the thing is, you would not be able to. Yes, you could just use it to shop online, but then that's it. You cannot get any money out of it.
Okay.
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 Yeah, that's why I was recommending Mama Maddie if you did a swap with someone, like if someone wanted to purchase some stuff online and they have cash or something, maybe you can
Yeah.
give them a little more because they're
Yes.
giving you cash. So it's not
Yes.
going to be an even trade, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I was just
Yes.
thinking something like that.
Yeah. That could work out. Yes, but
But
Okay,
mm,
I
yeah.
but
yield.
we've already found out that we could just send the money straight to the bank, so you shouldn't have to lose any money from that aspect of it. Um, I don't think that's just my opinion. Um, Wanted to jump on this for Miss Hill, Diane Hill. All right, I'll tell everybody this. First thing is we want to ease up some of the activity in the back office. Um, because there's still going to be changes there. There's still going to be different things that look wrong. But yes, I see the same thing in my matrix or my back office for a couple people that I know are paid, and it's showing free. So I'm just waiting for them to tell us that the matrix is done, everything is complete. And then if you see something wrong at that point in time, that's when we want to send in any request or thing to the support. So we want to give them enough time to do exactly what they're doing. So we don't want to inundate them with too much right now. So and then especially if the situation updates itself. So let's just hold off, in my opinion, sending anything in until they tell us everything is finalized. Yes, ma'am.
No,
It's
it's
not.
not right. It's not just you.
Mm-hmm.
It's us too.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
also we had a couple people that paid and upgraded this weekend or today, as a matter of fact. But it didn't at the star we didn't get the star. So
Mm-hmm.
I told them the same thing. We'll revisit it when they get done.
Mm-hmm.
So
Any other questions or? And I'll say this, man, and I try to stress it enough. You're not bothering us by asking questions. That's what we're here for. So don't think you're holding up our time. We decided to devote this time to do this. And then if someone does need to leave, they're free to leave, and then we understand. But if you have a question, we're here to answer any question that you all have. Anyone else? All right.
I
Okay.
got a question.
Go
Hey,
ahead, Adrian.
can you reach out to your special contacts up top and find out about that matrix, bro?
I don't I don't have no special contacts, man.
I mean, I don't care if it's Mark Chin, bro. You just get us going.
hey Adrian, Adrian,
Uh,
they don't have enough levels for you.
I know, right? I need to
Yeah,
find
man.
out.
Yeah, man.
I need some good news today, bro. you know.
Hey, I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, I said that they don't have enough levels for you, but by
Right.
the same token, if it was like that, I'm happy for you.
That's
Hey, I'm
it.
gonna be happy for you too.
I'm happy for everybody, no matter where they're at. You know what I mean?
That's it. And that's, again, that's what I want to make sure that everybody understands. No matter what you do, make sure you do it based off of you wanting to do it. Don't do it based off of because I tell you to do it. If you don't understand what someone is telling you to do, mute yourself. Oh, God. If you don't know what someone is telling you to do or recommending that you do, ask questions. And that's very important because you don't never want to put yourself in a situation where you're just doing something because someone tells you to do it and you don't understand why you're doing it. And if the person doesn't have the patience enough to explain why they're telling you to do it, don't listen to it anyway. So, and that's my philosophy with it. Oh, you're welcome, Merrick. That's, yeah, I appreciate hearing the kind words. Thank you. Does anyone else have anything? You have anything, Lenny, Adrian, Mama G, anyone?
No, I will say that the company did say that they would try to make these deadlines, but they warned us a couple weeks ago or last week also.
They will try to do what?
They would try to get us there January 1st. Try the best, but so it wasn't really nothing firm.
Yes.
And I just want them to have everything right, man. I'm not in that much of a hurry.
Yes. I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this. I'm in a lot of hurry, but I have patience. And I understand this is a startup and you have to be understanding. Most of the people don't even get a chance to see any hiccups like this or time changes because they're never even given the chance to get into something on the ground floor like this. So if this is your first time being a part of a startup or anything, you're gonna have situations that change the whole scenario where things are pushed back or you're given a little bit more. You got to be patient a little bit longer. So with that being said, nothing is changing. The goal is still the goal. This is one of the best compensation plans. You have 3 income streams in one. And guess what? You can help a lot of people. There's a lot of people who do online shopping. The more products that get into the store, the more opportunities. So it's this is a great opportunity to help so many people on a whole wide scale. And I was talking to Gary earlier today, and he was more excited. He said, "Yes, man, I know people are interested in the what they call it, the ambassador pay plan." He said, "But the people are missing it. The shopping mall it could be 3, 4, 5 times larger than anything on the ambassador pay compensation plan." And when I say he was excited, that made me feel good, understanding that he sees it that way, and I feel the same way. That the shopping mall, to me, if we have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million going up or whatever, once people hear that they can make money off of the profit that a shopping mall, online shopping mall is given, I mean, it's a no brainer. So, what to say?
Hey, Anthony, this is Mose. Hey, what's
Hey,
up, Lenny?
Mose.
How you doing, Mose?
Hey, man, good, good. I just want to chime in and say appreciate you again, man. I appreciate you doing extra um days throughout the week, doing the presentation. So I appreciate it, man. Like I say, I've always learned more. Not to say that the company doesn't explain it properly, but I've always just understood things a lot better when you break it down.
I
So I
appreciate that.
appreciate it, man. I really do. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you too,
welcome.
Mose.
But Miss Diane said something. Thank you, Mose. And no, you can all you need to participate in the shopping mall, you can be a customer. So it's not even tied to how many people you personally sponsor or introduce to the program. Um, so you can even be a customer once that even rolls out, or a member. I'm sorry. You can even be a member, VIP, or ambassador in all of them, but they have different levels that you participate. Keep in mind, a member participates in the first 10 levels, which is right around 2,096 people. Then a VIP participates in the first 12 levels, which is 8,190 people. And then an ambassador participates in the whole 2 million people of the program. So that's the difference. So yes, it's not tied to how many people you personally sponsor. I hope that answered your question, Ms. Diane. Any other questions?
And I'd like to say that and I've told you before, Anthony, but hey, basically anybody that I meet, my first question is going to be, do you shop online?
Yes.
And from there, if they say yes, I got something to show you.
That's it.
If they say no, I just hit them with it, but you can get cash back.
Mhm.
Or, so both, you can go with it both ways.
That's it. So I say it like this. Hold on 1 second. I want to do it quick. Um, um, keep in mind Someone just asked, you say you have a lady on the train today that is interested in more info. She keeps asking. That's it. You never know where you will find somebody who's interested in the opportunity. The goal the goal is just to talk about it more and more to people and make sure that you're not missing the opportunity. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't like selling." It's not about selling. It's about giving someone the right information for them to make an intelligent decision. All you have to do is just tell them about it with your personality, how you feel about it, and let them make the decision. You don't have to track them down. You don't have to hawk them down. You don't have to hound them. Just give them the information and let them make the decision. And that's what it's all about. And I'll say this, the easiest thing that you can do is help your two people get two people and make sure they're trained enough to help their two people get two people. That's right, Don. Promote versus selling. I definitely agree. So if we can get better at, and I'll say this, and I hear Bob and another guy named Jr. say this. A lot of people get away from belly to belly, belly to belly. I believe in belly to belly, but I also believe in technology also talking to a more mass amount of people in a quicker way. But I can say this, belly to belly makes it easier for you to connect with someone. And if they can see how you truly feel about any opportunity, that takes all of the selling out of it. So, I just wanted to throw that out there to you all. And I'll say this too, just keep this in mind. We're nowhere on the level of Amazon yet. And I can't even promise we will be there. But just keep in mind, Amazon.com made over 160 billion plus dollars last year. And pretty much they didn't give any of that money to anybody. That's what the company made. So just imagine when people hear and see that we're paying out, we're building numbers up. Don't you think as things go on and they see the numbers of people who are coming into this opportunity, we'll be able to do better deals with different companies. We'll be able to create different products. There's a whole lot to this. And then when people just imagine, like I say, I'm just dreaming now, but imagine if we got to 5 billion, 6 billion, $10 billion. That's a game changer on so many levels. That's money that's being paid back to the community 100%. Yes. All we need is a small percentage, but it can grow so much more. And somebody mentioned this on the other call. Guess how many products Amazon started with? They had one type of product when they started, and that was what? Books. They started with books. That's all they started with. And look how big they are. You got Amazon Prime. You got the books. You got the Prime movies. And guess what? I pay for it all. And I ain't getting one penny from them. So imagine if I was making money off of that $160 billion. I have 2 or 3 different accounts. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
What are you saying? We might have Des Alps TV one day?
Hey, bro. Hey, you're making my ears tingle.
Hey, Anthony, I want to say something just real quick.
All right, Miss
Uh,
Marisa.
Hello.
Go ahead, Mose.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Did someone want to speak before I say something?
No, she was just saying she's
Okay.
leaving, and I was just saying bye bye.
Okay. All right. So what I wanted to say just real quick, I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but when I joined this program, like I was telling you and Laney before, how I was just amazed how I just shot through, my levels. And so the very next, I got to my 5th level,
Mm-hmm.
and the very next day, I completed my 6th level. snap of a finger, just like that. And I was literally watching the money. It snatched up my money right before my eyes while I was looking at it on my phone. I was talking to one of my people who are one of my two referrers that I sponsored. I literally was on the phone with them when the very next day shot through six like it won't nothing. The very next day. So I don't know. Like I say, I don't know if people have experienced that before or what have you. But if that's any indication, what I'm basically saying is that what's happened, what I saw, and if that's any indication, when this thing truly opens up, man, this is gonna blow people's mind how fast this thing is gonna go.
Just think of it this way, and I'll sum it up this way. Right now we have 30,000 people. I'm gonna just take a million divided by 30,000. The amount of members that we have right now can go into a million people 33 times. So do you understand if we had a million people by the end of this year, how what levels you will be on by that point? So you're in, you have a great opportunity. And I tell everybody this, and I mentioned it to someone yesterday. This is an opportunity, no matter if you join today or you join a year from now, you can make just as much money as the person who joined today. And there's like, okay, tell me, how is that possible then? So I'm gonna just give you an example. Say if I built the team and say my team has 1,000 people and one side has 500 people, the other side has 500 people. Now, the right side that has 500 people, that team grows to say 20,000 people just because of one person who started building on that side, or a couple people, however many. Now, just say on my left side, it's only 500. Guess what? That person who built that team of 20,000 people can make more money than I just made. So that's the beauty of this opportunity. No matter when you come in, you have the opportunity to make as much money as you put the time and effort into it. Nothing is guaranteed. This is not financial advice. Results vary from person to person. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Just build your dream and do what you're supposed to do. Would you say you will still be early? I told my team the same. There's no early or late here. That's it. The bottom can make more than some of the people at top. Yes. All right. I don't want to just hold up everyone's time. If no one else has any questions, um, we'll go ahead and end. So we'll probably end it this way. I'll let I didn't want you to go nowhere yet, Miss Diane. I was gonna call you to say something before you go, if you don't mind. Mama G, Lenny, and Mose just did his talking. If you can go ahead now, Miss Diane.
Hello.
Hello.
What is it that you wanted me to, I'm sorry.
Just tell a little bit about your experience. What are you seeing, and what do you think, or if there's anyone here that's still up in the air.
I've had an interesting, I've been in some other opportunities that did not do well. So I don't have a belly to belly warm market really. They're just like, no. And I get it. I get it. Like, some of these other things, just the plans weren't great. As we all know, there's a lot of those companies out there. And I'm not saying that to be, well, poor me, not at all. I'm building, I'm just building slowly. And I'm trying to help my people build. Like you, I am a lover of technology. So I'm kind of getting ready to go into another direction to try to get the word out into some other groups and things like that, because most of the people I talk to personally are on the wait and see bus.
Yes.
And that's okay. We will wait and see, and then they can join. But it's still awesome. It's still good. And,
Yes,
you know, we're all in it together, and I like that. I like that we're all here to help each other. And if nothing else, some moral support, and just be like, oh, okay, we're all in the same boat. Cool.
that's it.
I will say though, listen to, was it Most that you said you like went to level 5 or level 6, like just like that, which I, first of all, congratulations. That is incredible and awesome. There's just this little teeny part of me that's like, how the heck did you do that? But everybody has their own path, so it's all good.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll just say a little part about Mose. He mentioned that he put some people in that he knew they were powerful people who worked hard, and they just ended up doing their part, helping build their team and doing their part. So that's that's how he said it happened. So um, you said something else that I wanted to say real address technology. Now, what I would love to see, this is one thing that I'm telling you that can be a game changer. Um, and I'll tell everybody this way: if I do a post on Facebook, okay, I might have 10, 15, 20, 30, even 1,000 people who look at it, but you're not, and I say this, you're not belly to belly with that person. There's a tool that a lot of people are not using. I see it used a lot in other programs that I'm in, digital marketing programs. You can go to YouTube. I'm sorry, TikTok. The same way that we're talking now, we set up a time. We set up a time and say it's 5 or 6 of us or whatever amount. We decide on what links we're going to use or whenever it gets to the point of whatever, and we go on there and we just sit and talk about the opportunity, and we just have conversations. We're gonna go live, and there's gonna be, if not thousands, hundreds, there'll be thousands of people that stop through there and ask, what are we talking about? And that gives us the opportunity to talk to them right then and there, and you don't know what might happen from there. And then that's something that I think we do need to use. Oh, you say you in? I'm telling you, that's a powerful tool that I think we would definitely see some results from that if a group of us wanted to do that. All right, thank y'all, thank y'all. So we'll put together a time whenever, and then we'll try it out. Thank you, Lenny, Gina, and Adrian, or whoever else too. But that's a good tool to use. All right, Mama G got them coming in by the droves. All right, I love to see that, man. Um, keep them coming.
I just want to say something really quickly before I go, because then it's
Yes,
going to
ma'am.
be chaotic. I'm getting off in 12 minutes. But I
Yes,
just
ma'am.
want to thank you again so much, Anthony, for just orchestrating this for all of us. And I know it's going to get busy, but I thank God for wisdom that He's giving us and you and Mr. Lenny and all the leaders here to put together systems that's going to bring results for all, because we're just sick and tired of the same old, same old. And I
That's
believe
it.
that we are going to see something here within the Alps that we have yet to see out in this industry for the everyday person. And, count me in with that system. And I just want to encourage you all. We are all starting at the same point, the same exact point. And your business, just continue to have faith, because someone can join your business that's connected with someone that can change the whole game for your business at any
Mm-hmm.
given time. And even if it's not belly to belly, is how I built my business. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
build it with huge builders that had huge teams and all these different things. I started with 2 friends, and
Mm-hmm.
now I'm almost at 800 people on my team.
Wow.
Okay, so it's step by step. It's literally step by step. It's literally level by level. Do not despise the small beginnings. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your team. Be patient with the process, but you must stay engaged. That's the difference. That's what's going to separate some of us that are going to see our business propel a little bit faster than others. We must remain engaged. Duplicate the process. It's already there. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just plug in. You have leaders here that are holding your hands, that are giving you tools, right? Where I have never seen this type of support in any opportunity I've been in. And let's just say it's been over 20 something years of me being a part of different opportunities and groups and network marketing. The support that I am seeing here in the Alps, all I can say is, but God, they have to have been led by his spirit here. And just stay plugged in, guys. This is for you and your family. This is generational wealth that you are building. I don't care if you're doing 10 other things, continue to let this be a main one of them that you're doing. Do not stop building, do not stop engaging. This business will continue to reward you and yours. And I believe it's going to do it long after we're gone, as long as God will permit us to be here. So just stay encouraged. If you have $5, that 5 is going to be a 20, then it's going to be 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. We don't care as long as there's increase. Some jobs will tell you 25 cents a year suffice. That is unacceptable. Here,
Yes.
it's almost like we are getting a raise every day or every week or every month, or you know what I mean? So just stay the course, guys. Stay the course. The best is yet to come. I yield. God bless you all.
Hey, Miss Mama G, I have one question for you all. Anybody can jump in, but I got a question for you because I know I had a couple
Yes,
people
sir.
who were worried about this. Just say if you're building your team, right, and you're helping your first two people get to, they help their first people get to.
Mm-hmm.
What if you find yourself in a situation where you get someone and they just refuse to do anything? How do you handle that?
Oh, yeah. There's some of, this is what we have to remember. It's the law of numbers, right? It's sorting. The law of numbers is just because everyone shows up, it doesn't mean everyone will remain. So it depends on that situation. If they came in, let's say they were a part of the pre-launch, they paid their $50 and they didn't do anything, then just give it some time. It can just be that they're involved in different things. Maybe they have different things going on in their lives right now. Once we're staying focused on what we need to do, whether that means replacing that individual, it depends, because the system will the system will either purge them out if they're in a free status, or it'll give them, I think, a year if they paid in the pre-launch to upgrade. And I feel as though once the money starts rolling, a lot of those individuals that may not be attentive right now, or they've gone silent, they will come back. You know what I mean? So I would say once we see the money start rolling in, then we will revisit those people. Okay, and I'm sure the odds of a lot of them upgrading is going to be pretty high, I would say. So, and if they choose still not to, then if we need to move forward, then we will move forward. But we want to give them the opportunity, because some of them, it doesn't mean they're not interested. They can just be, I have people on my team that's a little bit of everything. There's people who are leaders in other opportunities, or they're busy, focused on their main opportunity.
Right.
But once the money comes and when it's time to upgrade, they'll come around and say, oh, it's time to upgrade. How much do I have to pay? Or some of them haven't done it yet. They've paid the 50, but they haven't done the Ambassador 1 upgrade, which is okay, because like I said, as the money start to flow, they will follow. That's it. So just be patient. It's a patient. It's a process of patience. That's what I would say.
Okay.
And let's not rush it, because again, we're gonna have tools for us to grow our business. Whoever is in. Whoever is not, is just the law of numbers. Not everyone that started is gonna remain. That's just the law of numbers and how things work. So it's okay. All right.
All right.
Hopefully that answered the question.
Yes,
Hopefully.
ma'am, it did.
Amen to that, Miss Debbie.
Yes.
And I heard you're from the Virgin Islands. That's where I'm from.
Oh,
There's a few of
really?
us on
Hi.
this line from the Virgin Islands.
Nice to meet
Yes.
you.
Hi, nice to meet you. I have Miss Odette, my cousin Shakima. We're all from, well, we're from St. Thomas. I'm not sure which one island you're from.
I'm from St. Croix.
Oh, you're from St. Croix. Okay, we have family in
Mm.
St. Croix too. Oh, nice. VI
Well,
connection.
hope to see you one day.
Yes, yes, yes. By God's grace, for sure.
Which one?
Amen to that. Yes.
Which one is the British?
Oh, Tortola is
No,
the
I mean,
British
is
Virgin
it St.
Islands.
Thomas or St. Croix?
Oh, St. Thomas, St. Croix, and St. John. All three of those islands make up the United States Virgin Islands.
Oh, really? I
Yep.
thought
Yeah, we're not the British.
that's the British.
No.
British.
Yeah, we're not on the British side.
Tortola is British.
Tortola is British.
But I heard that that Dominica, where Mathurin is from, I heard that's
Oh,
I heard that's a
oh,
beautiful
Dominica.
Dominica. Yeah, I heard that's a beautiful little island.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
It's real.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Uh-huh.
Lenny, I'm from St. Georgia.
Ah, I like that.
It's beautiful too.
He's
I
funny.
like that. That's hilarious.
Y'all,
Oh,
hold
it's
on.
getting
Someone
loud in
said,
here. I'm gonna mute so you guys don't hear the background noise because we're
all
getting ready to
right.
get off.
Thank you again.
So blessings, everyone, and just
Thank
stay
you.
encouraged, brick
Yes.
by brick,
Same
guys.
to you.
Guys, the
That's it.
online mall is where the party's gonna be at. So let's, even if the other people don't show up for the $50, guess what?
That's it.
Just get ready.
That's it.
Get
That's
ready.
it. Thank
I
y'all.
yield.
Thank you all. I greatly appreciate you all for being here. And I'll say this. I know someone asked me. We will release the information when it's time in the group for all the different marketing things that are available that people want to share. So just stay tuned. If you're not in the group, you can join. It's for anyone. I appreciate having you all here. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you, Mose. Thank you, Mama G. Thank you, Debbie, Don, and everybody else, Diane, that was here. It's a pleasure to talk to people who understand that every day is not gonna, like Rocky said, it's not gonna be what sunshine and rainbows. But life hits. It's not about how hard you get hit. It's about what you do after you get hit. So we can always look at things and what they say, the glass is half empty or it's half full. He who says he can and he who says he can't are usually both right. So we don't have to bask in the negativity. There's always going to be things that can happen that we don't like, but it's always about how we handle those situations. So again, I appreciate having everybody here, and it was a pleasure. We're going to go ahead and end it. And again, if you have any questions, and I just want you all to know, in the group, we have something that's called voice chat. We turn it on. We can talk the same way we're talking now. If you have a question, you can jump in there at any time it's on and ask the question that you have, and we'll try our best to answer it for you at the same time. Thank you. I appreciate you all for the kind words. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank
Good night.
you. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night,
All
everybody.
right. Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Hey,
God
love
bless you
y'all.
all.
So much. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Anthony, great job, man.
Thank you. Hold on, I stopped the recording. Yeah.